right. I'm here with Mike here at the Real McCoy, not in Delmar. Where are we? What are we doing?
We are down in Albany's historic warehouse district.
So you have a joint here at Slip 12, right?
Correct.
And you are going to be, when's opening day?
We are hoping to open right after the new year.
So tell me a little bit about this room. This is, for those familiar with your joint in Delmar, are in for a treat.
Yeah, it's quite a difference from Delmar. It's similar in that it's a very industrious building, but as you can see from the finishes, we went the other direction with that and try to match up what I think is a more sophisticated craft beer drinker these days. Give them in a surrounding that reflects that.
So what we have accent lighting, we have sophisticated sound system, among other things that totally, not to say contrasts, but it gives off a different vibe. What did you need to bring into this room in order to fit the vibe you were looking for?
Yeah, so we had a lot of, and I don't pretend to be a designer or even a developer for that matter, but we had a lot of hard, rough edges and surfaces in here. Some were unavoidable, but some we were able to control. So our floors, for example, I think we softened them up really well with the epoxy and the swirls that lend it to look very organic and almost looks like water when it's
And
clean
you're this
and
close
shiny
to the Hudson, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Some of the tile work that we've done to the block softens the hard brick and cinder block walls that were here. Wallpaper, the plant, we incorporated a lot of light fixtures and planters, so you'll see them throughout here, which I think brings a nice soft touch to otherwise an area that was dominated by metal, wood, concrete, things like that.
And that's the thing, the Delmar joint that you have is more almost like a neighborhood bar.
Yeah.
And it's acted like that for years now. People just walk over there and we'll hang out. Whereas this is more of almost like a destination joint where it's a true nightclub. We have contrasting colors. You got the dark walls with can't see it right now in the video, but the white quartz bar, the light fixtures that we talked about earlier. And also something that Delmar residents will be familiar with will be what you have encased, or what you have. You tell me, what is this that I'm looking at, this gray area right here?
So in Delmar, we tried to put in a commercial kitchen to just offer another option in Delmar for food to go along with the brewery. When we decided to take this project on, we were going to leverage that and bring them in here. So sitting right in the middle of this space is two 40-foot high cube shipping containers that have been completely refinished from inside and out, top to bottom, and it houses our commercial kitchen.
And it's subtle. You wouldn't think it would be with the size that we're talking about, but when you first walk in, it's not necessarily the first thing somebody notices.
Right. A lot of people don't notice it. We have to point it out.
Yeah.
After a while, if they're not picking up on it, we'll point it out. Would never have thought so. Yeah.
So New Year's Eve, around that time, you're looking to open?
It would be great to be able to pull off a New Year's Eve grand opening, but probably shortly after that. I think what we put into this space, if people walked out of here loving the beer, loving the food, and loving the atmosphere, then I think we succeeded. I hope people think of this as a place to host maybe their next holiday event or a corporate event, a charity fundraiser. We do a lot of charitable stuff in Delmar, always have. We obviously want to continue that trend here with some of the local and other charities that we support. So I just want people to keep that in mind. I think we created a space that would be great for those types of things. And if we're known for the food as much as we are the beer, then I think that's a win for us. My name is Michael Bellini. I am the owner and operator of the Real McCoy Beer Company. And this is our new space getting ready to open at Slip 12 in Albany's historic warehouse district.